I think we're live. Can everybody hear me? Ooh, my mic is shooting through the roof. Pull that down a little bit. Oh, I can hear you guys. I'm still peaking. Microphone's doing weird things today, but I don't have Erica on the other end of it yet, so I'm not sure how that's coming out.
I don't know if Erica is.
She's not.
Right? Yeah.
All right. Here, let me pull this off real quick. Okay. Oh, there we go. That looks better. I don't know. My level was just like going through the roof, which it wasn't doing earlier, and I don't understand exactly why I was doing that. But all right. So here we are. Sort that out right away. Hello, everybody. Welcome to live theater. We are tabletop roleplay theater. My name is Curtis. I'm going to be your host and their dungeon master tonight for this presentation of Greyhawk City, Shadows of the Gem. We are on episode 4. Very excited to continue this story for you. So let's just go ahead and jump right in and meet our players. And tell us your name and who you're playing. And let's start up in the upper corner with Jaylee.
You're muted.
I'm muted.
Oh, no, Jaylee is.
Oh, no, it was me. Hi.
That's good.
Also, my internet's being super weird. Hey, that's me. I play Kay, the awkward, bumbling, but very sneaky, very good arrow thief who is tagging along for this adventure. Very excited. Yeah.
Very good.
So I'm trying to fix my internet here. Like you said, live theater.
Yeah, it happens. It's a possibility. We've had some storms roll through the area today, too. So I think those have just about all gone past. So hopefully it's not going to affect us. But we'll drop down right below to Austin.
Hello, I'm Austin Van Beesler, and I play Bogard Blunt, the Druid Furbolg.
Outstanding. And Olivia?
Hi, I'm Olivia Ellison, and I am playing Leaf in the Wind, the Tabaxi Monk.
The Tabaxi Monk. And Duke.
Hey, I'm Duke Walter. I'm playing August Stone. I am an Oath of Vengeance paladin. I am the younger brother to Aaron Stone. Oh, all of our frames just jumped.
Oh, we lost Kay,
on
I think.
Twitch.
Okay.
Did we lose Jaylee?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll fix that here in just a second. We got Chris split. That's all right. It's going to be one of those nights. We can deal with that. And Chris, we can see half of you, but we can hear you. So go ahead and introduce yourself real quick while we wait for.
Well, no. See, if I do this, then you can see me in both of them at the same time. So
just keep doing that, please.
Obviously. My name is Chris Stonecipher. You can find me on Twitter, of course, at Chris Stonecipher. You can find the great Mew Jackman at the greatest Meowman on Instagram, and I will be playing the other half of the Stone brothers, Aaron Stone, a Nightingale rogue. And again, for those of you that might just now be tuning in and don't know what the Nightingale rogue is, it's a rogue with paladin spells and some special cool charisma-based things that he can do in conversation with potential heretics. You can find the Nightingale at yesthievescan.com. It's something that our great friends Bartholomew Click and Zachary Stoppel have come up with in the D&D based comic called Thieves Can't. Make sure you check it out.
Outstanding. And so I know that we're getting Jaylee back. There she is. And
Yes,
then
here I am.
it's all right. Let me uh-oh. fix a couple things here real quick. So, all right. So we got everybody's announcements done, and I believe last time we were. Well, here, hang on a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me fix this real quick. I know I got Austin hiding back there. Oh, hang on. Wrong side. There we go.
You caught me.
And there we go. Oh, yeah, Austin still got his little Deus Ex Machina up there as well. Now I'm going to have to look at the other map as well, but we'll do that here shortly. Where'd my thing go? There it is. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. We got that all sorted out. And thanks again to everyone who's joining us live on Twitch. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you too. Finally, I want to thank Roll20 for being our virtual tabletop for tonight's game, and Malden's GREYHAWK for their awesome map and comprehensive compilation on the city of GREYHAWK, where our story takes place. Thank you for that. And I'm going to go into the whole spiel about all the likes and follows and that kind of stuff when we go to break. So we're going to get right into tonight's story. If I don't start grabbing things right off the screen. I just about ripped the GREYHAWK title.
Can you get the song back? I already forgot what it was called.
That's the one.
The Benny Hill theme.
Yeah. Okay.
The rat folk.
Disappear. Okay.
Oh no.
There she goes again.
Uh-oh.
Now she's
Can
smiling.
you see
Now
me
she's
now?
Yes.
Oh no! Oh, am I lagged? Am I stopped? No!
Yeah, you lagged just a little bit, but you're still with us.
Oh my gosh. As soon as we went live, my internet decided that this wasn't the time to function.
That's the way it goes.
Alright, folks.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's supposed to happen. All right, well, let's see how...
We like Twitch on Fridays.
Yeah. That's all right. We'll keep going. So, just to kind of set the mood, as we swoop into the city of GREYHAWK, we start first in the private chamber of the Lord Mayor. It's plush and elegant, just as you would expect, but old, antique. It's lit only by a couple of wall sconces and a candle, single candle on his desk. It's not very bright in there. The Lord Mayor sits behind his desk. He's a small man, looking much older than his actual age, short cropped hair gone completely white at this point, with a very thin mustache and goatee to match. His blue eyes are tired. In front of him sits another man, tall and thin, pale-skinned, and shoulder-length, straight blonde hair. He sits casually, with his legs crossed and his cloak thrown back over the tall chair, thrown over the back of the tall chair. "Nirov," he says, "it is time to accept the inevitability of what is happening in this city. I have been advising you for almost 5 years now, and in spite of what everyone thinks of me, my counsel has always been accurate. I know, Greagle. I don't believe this time it's inevitable, and to make you anything more than you already are would cause outright rebellion. I would be removed, and they would probably hang you. then come under the full protection of the Brotherhood. It would start a war. There's always a way. And now we zoom in to a situation where we left our heroes last week. Are they heroes yet? I don't know. We're finding out. But they were on their way to this newly formed entourage, to a warehouse basement, last thought to be the location of an evil cult, or perhaps where they do business. Just as they were almost there, they were ambushed by some street-level ratfolk mafia soldiers. And after holding their own in a straight-up cat-and-mouse fight, they turn to see that they are surrounded by seemingly overwhelming numbers. What do you do?
That's a great question.
The logical thing.
I can't
Maybe
cast
to-
Fireball. I can't cast Fireball, so maybe we run.
Yeah.
I'm going to try one thing before running. Bogart is going to jump down off of the roof and try to intimidate them all with a panther roar. Last ditch effort.
Of course
I'll-
he is.
I'll step up behind to assist him, and as he goes to roar, I'll bang my sword on my shield, and yell, "Come get some!"
Oh, that
They
sounds like a
definitely
terrible
jumped
idea.
off the roof, and she is definitely running while they do that.
You're definitely what?
Running. I'm
Running?
running the opposite direction.
I'm
Yes.
running.
Oh,
Me and the
fantastic.
cat will band together.
I think there's a couple of cats.
They can
I am.
do what they want.
You,
Episode campaign, awesome.
yeah. If looking around, go ahead and make your intimidation roll. I'll give you advantage with the shield thumping.
God, I love the sound of your dice.
Sounds like a glass die.
I love it.
It is normal die rolling in a glass ashtray
Oh. Okay.
to ruin.
Very Bogart of you.
Very Bogart of you.
21
Wow.
intimidation. Natural 18.
It's a good intimidation, and you notice that several of them do take a considerable step back. As you go to make flight down the alley, you notice there are many more that are in the street and alleyway behind you. They're also come funneling out from the two little side streets that were right there as well. There's probably 30 or 40 of them. And one of them steps up, kind of shoving past the... there was a bunch of them that got scared at the cat that just roared and August's shield beating. But one of them steps up and says, so you want to put on a fight? Eh? Say, you guys are going to have to come with us. So you can either come nicely, or I can swarm you.
And where is it that you're taking us?
Oh, not too far. We're going to take you to go see the boss. We thought these guys was just going to rob you, but now you guys are feisty.
I look around. What do you think, brother?
I'm trying to. I was right next to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see any exits. I mean, there's always the make our own option, but I think we're a bit outnumbered here.
Did me and Leaf get away, or did we get like cornered?
No, you're cornered. You went to go
Oh,
take
awesome.
off, but realized there's no escape route where they are not.
There's no alley at all, nothing at all where they're not. Okay.
No, they've popped out. I mean, you went to go down that alley or that street, and when you made to go make that move, is you saw there's more coming.
There's 30 to 40 in the alleyway in front of us.
They're all over the place. It's
Okay.
really hard to put a number on it.
I had something for them being in a tight enclosed space, but
Well, listen, if maybe they know something. Couldn't hurt to ask.
August sheathes his sword. I'm still going to hold my shield, but I'll put my sword away. Listen, you know that we have no problem taking care of your friends. So we'll come along. But any funny business, you'll end up like the rest of them. You first, buddy. All right?
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say there. And they pretty much surround you and start herding you to a warehouse right next door to the one you were going to. And they take you into this warehouse, and there's crates and barrels and piles of shit and all different sorts of no organization to it at all. But it's a big room, 2 stories. You can see all the way up to the roof of the second one. So there's like a balcony sort of situation that goes completely around the top of this room. And they just bring you in the middle of it and kind of just leave you there for the moment. And they're all standing around waiting.
Does anybody need healing?
Yes. Please.
How far down are you?
I have half. I have 7 out of 14.
I put my hand over my heart onto the symbol of Ayun that is engraved into the breastplate of my armor, and I lay my left hand onto the shoulder of the tabaxi, and I speak her name, and you get 7 hit points back.
I thank you as I purr. Is there any? Are there any shiny things in this warehouse?
Good question. Yes, I would also like to.
Shiny things?
Yes.
No.
We're in the middle of a shooting gallery right now, so yeah, probably not.
Is there anything of note, like maybe anything hanging up by the ceiling, like maybe a conveniently placed rope that holds a bunch
Maybe a
of
corpse.
boxes? Who knows? They got crazy stuff in warehouses.
Yeah. No, there's just stacks of crates and barrels. There's probably stuff that's valuable in here, but this is more of a wholesale storage situation.
Does it look like they've been here for a while? Like they made home here, or just been? using it for now.
For you, Kay, make an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, good start. Okay, natural 2 plus 2, 4.
4. Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff.
Just look at it. Look at all that stuff.
There's barrels and boxes, and they don't seem to take a whole lot of care of it, but it doesn't seem like it's old. I mean, it's a place of activity, things coming and going, you would imagine.
Kay looks around, looks at all the boxes, looks at the ground, and comes up with nothing. And she just goes, man, they should really sweep in here.
I wanna scan the balcony around the top. You know what I mean? I want to look for anybody hiding out, any possible archers or
There's definitely other rat folk people up there.
Do we have weapons trained on us?
Oh, they're all hanging out watching you. They're not necessarily like trained on you, but it's like you're in the bad guy's hideout, so they're all kind of leaning around, with the toothpick and the gun over their shoulder and watching you and giving you the stink eye and waiting for the boss to show up.
Has it been over an hour?
No, it hasn't been over an hour. It's really the only reason they're probably not messing with you too much is because, well, one, they're pretty fascinated with the tabaxi.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I forget to say that. You can almost be a given thought, Leaf, that there's always going to be a whole lot of eyes looking at you. And yeah, they are a bit concerned about the big Black Panther. It was a Black Panther, right?
Yeah.
So no, if you're hanging on to it for the full hour, it's not quite an hour.
No, I'm hanging on for sure. Just chilling by K, or not K, Leaf.
So yeah, as you sit there, then they're kind of just watching you for a while and waiting. And then pretty soon you see this fat rat
Yes.
with a peg leg come into the room, and he's got an entourage of other rat folk, rogues, with him. And he's looking you up and down. Yeah, so you gave my guys quite a fight there, didn't you?
We didn't pick the fight. We were just moving through.
Oh, just moving through, were you? It's my streets. You get to pay the toll.
Nobody asked us for a toll.
I think when they shot that arrow at you, they should have given you a little heads up, no?
I get shot at, I fire back. What do you want?
You see, you don't come around here very often. Well, usually we would just swarm all over you, but you guys did put up a little fight. Kind of interested in what you got going on. Plus, you killed one of my guys, one of my better guys. He was a real earner. And now you got to make up for that. So, what is it you do that causes you to swing those weapons so well?
Come over here. I'll show you.
Yeah. He just kind of taps his peg leg on the floor. What about you? Big cat, little cat. You got one cat standing up, looking like a person. What's that all about?
He just hits at you.
Bogard releases a very low but like growl.
Ah. I see. Yeah, I see. I see how it goes. And you, I don't know you, but you look shifty. He's looking at Kay.
Hi.
Oh, is she frozen?
No, I'm not frozen, but she sure is. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a little choppy, but you're all good.
She's kind of trying to hang back a little bit. As the main person who killed quite a few of his guys, she's just trying to stay out of notice as much as possible.
Right.
Which I'm sure she can. I mean, she's fairly small. She's not a cat person. She's not a big person in armor, so she's just kind of staying to herself. So she looks up at him and just kind of waves a hand and then looks away.
So, all right. Somebody start giving me some names.
I'm August Stone. I'm son of Adam Stone. This is my brother Aaron. We conscripted these three to come along with us. We're here to check out the warehouse next door. There's some nefarious things that have gone on according to the information that we've gotten. We want no trouble from you. We were simply traveling, trying to get through. I don't like killing your people. There's no need for it. But I will do everything in my power to kill you first. So just let us go next door. All right?
Nefarious things next door, huh? So
have you noticed any cultists? Have you noticed any slaves being taken down?
Oh.
Have you noticed anything like that going into that into Area Doc's warehouse next door?
Yeah. Make a perception roll.
$15 plus 0. No, 1. 16.
Very good. He's got a little glint of knowledge that you can kind of get out of him from that sense, but he changes the subject in that see, I'm more I hear what you're talking about next door. I know what you're saying, but see, that warehouse is mine now. And there's nothing nefarious that goes on over there. But see, we still have this problem of you guys being in my area.
So there's not a whole bunch of pillars with chains and all kinds of blood that doesn't belong to people you've killed? Definitely not, right?
Hey, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so open up a little bit, right? Then we'll get out of your hair.
I tell you what, I got something I want you to do for me. If you want to get out of my hair. And then we'll help you out and give you the information that you want. You said your name was Stone, right? Handsome boys like you. No relation to the Constable Stone over in the foreign quarter, huh?
What of it?
You got one of my guys over there in that jailhouse. I want him out. I think you guys could probably, go twist Daddy's arm a little bit. Have him let free.
Can I roll insight to see if he's like being honest, to see if he'll actually work with us here, or if he's just trying to get us to do him a favor?
Yes, you can roll insight.
Ah, Jesus! 6.
You're pretty sure he wants you to do it.
Great.
So, I gave you my name. What's your name?
You can call me Syl.
Syl. Well, Syl, here's the thing. I don't have any control. I'm not a cop. My brother's not a cop. We don't have any pull other than the fact that we're the sons of the constable. So without some kind of guarantee from you, without some kind of information, and the fact that you told me that this is now your warehouse where all of these things have been going on, which we have nothing but proof about those things going on. What's to say that I don't just go get the city guard and have them swarm down on that warehouse in attempts to get this taken care of by someone outside of ourselves?
You act like you've never been around the city before. Ain't nobody gonna come swarm nothing down here. It just doesn't happen. Now, I'm familiar with what you're talking about.
Do you want to take that gamble? That seems like I mean, you know, you're just a bunch of rat folk.
Oh, I see how it is. All
I
right.
mean, they're not gonna care. They'll swarm down on you as though, well, you're rats. They'll crush you. So why don't you just tell us what you know? We'll get out of here, and then we won't have to do that.
Make an intimidation check. That's what you were trying to do.
Part of my Nightingale background is that I add double my proficiency to intimidation checks when I'm trying to get information.
What?
All right.
Andy? Wowie zowie.
So let me see. That's going to
Thank
be
you,
a
Thieves Camp.
D20 plus 7. Ooh, that is fantastic. Does somebody want to give me advantage?
and you rolled a
I feel
1.
like your brother would be backing you up.
I can't make that call, but I was definitely doing exactly the same thing. What did you roll? I'm not even.
A literal natural 1 plus 7.
Ah, Christ.
Great rolls today, folks.
got an 8
Starting
out
it
of
off.
it.
You guys are really starting this off strong.
Top a
Oh
thing.
my god.
This is how we die.
No, this is how we're forced to go back and try to talk our dad into freeing this stupid rat.
Could just break him. But-
So,
Because that would do well.
Okay, but that would have been really cool.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
If you don't fuck it up.
It would have been very cool indeed.
Curtis, you can still give me advantage. We were both doing the intimidating thing. Totally.
No, come on.
Yeah.
Let's
I
not
gotta
game
try.
the game here.
I
Let's
gotta
not game the
choose
game.
it.
It's got to happen from time to time. He's not really intimidated, but you know what? He's a boss, and he's used to getting his way. And from the looks of him, he's not been scared off by too many things much larger than him. So while you don't get the intimidation out, you do gather a smidge of understanding, if not respect, for his position in that regard. And he's eyeballing you, And is what exactly you want to know about the warehouse next door, anyways?
Everything that
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
We
who'd
want
you
to
get
see it.
from? We want to
We're
see
trying
it.
to. Yeah.
Yeah. Who'd you get it from? Where'd they go? What were they doing? Anything that you know about what kind of crazy shit went down in there, we need to know.
Yeah, so okay. I tell you what. You go to the foreign quarter city watch station and you get Ritz out of lockup and you bring him back to me and I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you want to go get the cavalry, then go get the cavalry. But if you mess with me on this, I got people everywhere. And they're not all rats, if you catch my meaning.
Oh, I'm sure they're still rats.
I think there's a slur in there somewhere.
We can talk to Pops. What's he in for?
He stole something.
What'd he steal?
I don't know.
So why don't you just go bail him out? Jeez.
Because he's a rat folk and he's stuck in the foreign quarter.
I don't see the problem. Whatever. Augie?
We'll talk to him. All right.
Are we going to get out of here unmolested?
Do we get back in unmolested? I'm not
Yeah.
worried about leaving. He's going to let us leave. Do we get back in unmolested?
Oh, yeah. We know your faces. We know who you are now.
And who pays for our entrance and exit back out?
Are you talking about the sword tax? It's on you.
I'm taking it out of at least 3 of your motherfucking asses before I leave here. You could try to strike me down, but I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab him, and I'm gonna grab him, and it ain't gonna be pretty.
I think that was a her.
Her.
Yeah, it looks like a her.
It's hard to tell with rat folk.
Dude, don't be racist.
All right. When you go back to the gate, you just tell them you're with Syl. They'll let you through.
I turn and I start walking for the door.
I'm right behind.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
Bogard gets up with Leaf.
I'm gonna hang back just a little bit until they get ahead, and I want to ask Syl something real quick.
Okay.
When they get a ways ahead, I turn to Syl. Have you seen an elf around here? Tall, long blonde hair. I know that describes a lot of elves, but we'll get your rat folk.
A tall blonde elf. I'll think about it.
I do a perception check or insight or whichever that would be.
Okay.
What would it be?
Insight.
Insight 15 to see like if there's any sign of him recognizing it when I ask.
With the 15, he might know. You don't get a clear
He might.
picture, but yeah, he may know something.
All right. 6. And then I'll go and I'll follow my compatriots.
Are there any of his minions on the way out the door? Or are they all?
there's a couple standing by the door. There's several scattered around the room. There's a couple inside the door. If you walk past them outside, there's a couple more out in the street outside.
Whoever the closest one is to the inside of the door as we're walking out, I'm going to punch him right in the face.
Okay.
And the one next to him, I'm gonna scare by turning into Bogard.
That is a natural 18
That is.
plus 4. Yeah, 22. I don't have a D4 out. Let's roll a D8 and we'll half it. Yeah, 1 point of damage.
You just.
But I at least want to bloody somebody's nose as we're walking out the door.
You do that. What did the panther do?
I scared the rat folk next to the one he punched by turning into Bogard again. 16 for intimidation.
So yeah, you get a reaction. One goes down with a split nose, and the other one jumps back and stumbles over his own feet and falls on his ass.
Oh, hey, sorry, man.
23 sleight of hand check to reach down to the one that got punched and fiddle around in his pockets real quick as we pass.
You're gonna pick his pocket? Is that what you said?
Yeah, might as well. He's on the ground.
Help him up, but like.
Yeah, like pretend like I'm gonna
exactly-
help him up,
yes.
like here you go, friend, and then slip my hand in his pocket. Like, sorry.
Yeah. All right. So
We didn't mean to
you
do that,
you grab out his little coin purse thing, his little pouch. He's got a little pouch with with 4 gold.
Nice. Yeah, so I'll reach down, I'll lift the rat folk up and like take a little handkerchief and like wipe the blood away. Like, oh, I'm sorry. We'll be
I
back.
totally saw it.
Don't take the
I just
Pocket-
rolled a
pocket the
natural
gold.
19 plus 4, so I saw it.
And then I'll follow him.
Yeah, I'm leading the pack. We're going straight back to the gates, straight back to the city watch, straight back to Dad's office.
Right.
But at some point, I fall back to Kay. I'm like, that was a nice pull.
What are you talking about?
The red folk with
What do you mean?
the gold thing. No, that was good.
Oh, what, man?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, nothing.
Let's go.
Nothing. Don't worry
to
about
the foreign quarter. There wasn't anything. You're funny.
it. So are you.
Yeah,
Let's keep moving.
thanks. Okay.
So we get to the gate, make our way up there. I try to avoid the guy that we saw on the way through and move to a different guy and let him know that Syl sent us.
Yeah, you get a recognition. He just kind of rolls his eyes and says, "Go," and lets you on through.
Sweet. I'm going to use that again and again and again.
I'm sure it will work. Like 2 times.
I'm sure it will work 2 times.
At least 2 times.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, we're not too far. So it is late though.
It is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's you're into the nighttime now hours.
While we're walking back, Bogard's gonna roll a blunt.
A blunt.
How late in the night
Alamanthus.
are we?
That is correct. If you are tuning in right now, Calamanthus is indeed a plant in the D&D world. Curtis and I have homebrewed it into sort of resembling marijuana and cannabis. It is used as a component to the druidic spells that Bogard uses.
That's right.
Thank you for your information.
Absolutely.
The more you know.
Ding,
ding,
Took it right out of my mouth. I was
The
about to
more
say
you
that.
know.
Yeah.
And
all right.
knowing is half the battle, yeah.
Do drugs, kids. I mean, don't do drugs, kids.
It is well, let me see, time wise. You did dinner, you waited. It's probably like between 10 and midnight, I would say, in that area. It's
Like-
certainly after dark.
Would we know if our dad was going to be at the station at this point? Does he ever even come home anymore?
Yes. From time to time. And I suppose that it's a possibility that he would be there right now. 10 o'clock. Adam Stone, what do you do all day?
It's 10 o'clock.
Like a typed out schedule. Like 9:30 he goes potty. 9:35
you wouldn't know
he
specifically.
takes a drink of water.
That's pretty specific, man.
You have it all typed out.
Yeah, you should see her
Curtis is a
DM.
good
I
DM.
hope no one knows my schedule like that, man.
You
It's like a Skyrim character.
Yeah, you probably don't know specifically where he's at. It's a possibility that he might still be there. He may have gone home. He may have gone to the Citadel.
Okay, let's go check the City Watch station first.
And he is there at the City Watch station.
Oh, sweet. We lucked out.
Score.
Is that Ritz character still in the jail? Still in the cell?
He is.
Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
Oh, what's the... Is Fredo at the desk?
Fredo. Yeah, we'll say Fredo's still at the desk. He's got desk duty
Fredo
today.
Baggins.
Fredo Baggins. Fredo Biggins. Fredo. Is Pops back there? Is he in the office?
Yeah, he's back there.
Will you let him know that we're here, please?
Yeah, so he goes back. And he comes out. Looks at you all again. What's going on, boys?
So, you know what? Maybe we, now that I think about it, maybe we shouldn't talk out here. Maybe we should go to the back.
Oh. All right. So he takes you back to the little conference area room that's right across from his office.
Did we all go in? Or is it just you and Aaron?
I would have invited you both in because I don't want you two drawing any more attention to yourself in the street than needed.
Okay, if you insist, man.
I do.
And that's cool.
Leaf, will you join us inside? Did we lose Olivia?
Oh no.
Oh no!
We did, but she's back.
We lost her to the wind.
It's all right. I'm going to have to adjust some frames.
All the frames.
That was crazy.
Hey, Leaf, you want to join us inside as well, or
Man, we're just having internet problems across the board, aren't we?
It's just one after another.
Friday nights.
To assume she would follow Bogart.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Yeah. Kay will come in as well.
We got a giggle and an
Yeah, I
She
heard
froze
it. I
again.
don't see it.
So here it is, Pops. We went with Kay. She was leading us to what was his name? Area Doc's warehouse. We were making our way. We got ambushed
Downtown.
by some of the rat folk mafia. We did a little damage, but they surrounded us. Took us to see Syl. Do you know that name?
I've heard of it.
Syl apparently now owns Area Doc's warehouse, where the chamber was found by Kay. Says he knows about that chamber and what goes on there, but insists he isn't going to tell us anything unless his friend that you have out there in the cell is released.
Ah. The rat folk.
Yeah, he called him Ritz.
Ritz. We hadn't got his name yet. He wants him released. And this will give you the information you need.
Yes, and access, hopefully, to the basement of the warehouse.
Did you guys go to the back to have this conversation, or
Yeah, no, we went to the office.
Yeah, he actually he invited you all back and took you into the bigger room that's actually across the hallway from his office. There's like a table. The one of the captain of the guards, or the captain of the watch, tends to be in there from time to time. He is not in there at this particular time, but you're all available for the conversation.
It's not ideal, and it's up to you. We can pursue other paths.
That requires a little bit of thought. He's only in here for some pretty petty theft. Broke into a shop. Nothing too huge. He was going to have to work it off. I suppose we can banish him back to the wharf and deal with him again if he ever comes back.
What did he steal?
Don't you ask that question.
Welcome to DMing.
Yeah, he stole some silver. He had broken into a domicile and stole silver dinnerware.
Antique bookends that look like Popeye and Bluto.
my grandfather's silverware? That was his favorite silverware.
Oh, you're killing me.
What's it worth? I'll tell you what. I'll give whatever it's worth.
Well, he didn't keep it. He was caught red-handed, so there was actually no loss.
What a shitty thief.
The whole point of thieving is to get away with, man.
Well, he rolled poorly.
Say this whole time, like Kay is like kind of side-eyeing, like the lock on the door, like, of the cell. Like, she's kind of like peeking around the corner, like, can I pick that?
Yeah, study. I'll give you 2 experience points for observing the lock.
Nice. Writing that down.
Yeah.
2 XP.
Only
Oh, at level 4.
598 points away.
That's
Only
just
1,798 more points to go.
that's at least 250 more locks.
Yeah.
Just eye every single one that we walk past
Mhm.
as
Like,
we
can I
move
pick
through
that?
this.
So Adam is really, you know his process. He's weighing out the information that you're.
I'm
going.
I'm
to
standing
glean.
patiently.
And this is important information that we find out what happened there.
This is 2 in one day that we have found out about. 2.
Yeah,
There's no
That's
coincidence.
too many, man.
indeed, it is too many. All right, so I'll release him to you. You can escort him back, and hopefully,
Thank you.
This will give us the information that we need.
I turn to Bogart and Leaf. Listen, didn't intend to get you in any kind of situation like this. I greatly appreciate your help while we were down there in keeping us all from getting too caught up, getting hurt. But listen, you don't have to make that trip again with us if you don't want to. Okay, you guys can go back to the inn. Get your rest, take care of your business. The 3 of us, we can go take care of this if you guys don't want to come. Totally understand.
I'm about to spark a sativa, man, so I got at least 2 hours before I get tired.
Yeah, I'm like wide awake. You know how cats get whenever it's middle of the night and
They get the zoomies.
They get the zoom. Yeah, like
The pupils of your eyes are
like
huge.
you're just ready
A
to
fly goes by and you're like,
I got crazy on some catnip, so we're good.
All right, Aaron, we go back tonight.
Might as well get it over with and hope they don't clear anything out of there that we might need.
Oh, it's the first thing I was worried about. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a long night, but we get this.
All right. Thanks, Pops. We'll let you know what we find. All right.
Of course. So he'll go out and give the order, and they give you Ritz, the rogue.
With a -1 dexterity bonus.
How big are rat folk? How tall are they?
He's like halfling size, 2.5, 3 feet tall.
Yeah, he barely comes up to my waist.
Yeah. Tiny little rotund, ugly looking things.
I'm gonna grab hold of the. Is he wearing a shirt or something? I assume. Didn't you
Yeah,
say
like
he
a
was
little
dressed up?
vest type
he's
thing.
naked.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab hold of his vest. I'm gonna lift him up so that he's eye to eye with me. You're coming with us. We're showing you the way back to Sill. No funny business. Can I roll intimidation?
Yes.
2 + 7 is 9.
Yeah!
Okay.
These rat folk are not scared of me at all.
Hey, these
He's
are.
like, "Sure."
It's not just you. These are tough rat folk. I'm making up some tough ass rat folk here. These are some serious,
Shit.
some serious wharf rat mafia people here going.
That's fair. That's what it is. It's because they're tough guys.
Yeah,
It's because they're mafia.
that's right. They are the tough guys. Been watching a lot of Sopranos lately. So
Okay.
yeah, he doesn't give you any trouble, and it's I won't. You head right back through the same way that you came. Really, we won't go through a process of the gate every time you pass through a gate. The viewers have a pretty good idea by now as what the gate process is like, and once you get into the wharf, it's no time at all before you start to sense that feeling that you have eyeballs upon you, and you take him, I'm assuming, right back to the place where you left. And they are there waiting for you, and a bunch of attaboys and stuff when Ritz gets in sight, and they're all, hey, oh yeah, Ritz, hey, acting like, yeah, I'm out, yeah, I beat those guys, yeah, check it out, I'm free.
Yeah, they caught him red-handed. He's a shitty rogue.
Kind of situation. Hey. And Syl comes out.
Do I see the one that I punched in the face? Is he standing by the door again?
He's not standing by the door, but they've got him sitting over like on a crate, and they're
Still with ice.
got a slab of meat.
Is he in my path before we go talk to Syl?
Let's see. He is.
Why that one? Why that one specifically? Like, you just don't
Why
like
not?
the way he looks at you.
In
Fuck
particular.
that guy specifically.
That guy.
Yeah, he's there.
You gonna just do that?
Just pull up the fist, like give him the the 8th grade. The 8th grade. Yeah.
Super flinching.
Yeah.
And they just keep walking over
Roll
to Syl.
intimidation to see if he pees himself.
Yeah, and he flinches. Yeah, that's like you roll a 2 or better, and it'll be a good go. Yeah, he flinches, definitely scared. Eyeballing the Bogart as well, having seen the shapeshift from before, and they are still nervous of Olivia, or the Leaf in the Wind, the Tabaxi as well. And we'll go ahead and take a break right here. And we will come back.
I am shit talking Ritz to literally everybody. Terrible a road.
How bad of a thief he is.
He was caught.
Yeah, definitely.
All while doing coin tricks in your hand and fucking.
Obviously, yeah. Dagger flipping, and
I was like,
if anybody wants me to, I'll do like 5-finger fillet.
Like, check this out. This is how you're supposed to do it. Hey, listen, before we go to break, I want to tell the audience out there that TTRP Theater, those of us here, are a diverse group of actors, writers, and gamers, and we're always working to improve our presentations and develop new ones to bring to you, and all of this requires time and money. If you like what you see and want to support independent creative work, there are a few ways that you can do that. The easiest way is to follow and like us on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. Do all the thumbs and the likes and subscribes and all that good stuff. You can also join the community on Discord. The link is down below, and help spread the word. Join the group. We're also now a Twitch partner, so you can subscribe to the Twitch channel. And if you have Amazon Prime, feel free to use your free Twitch Prime subscription as well. You can also cheer live right here in our stream chat. And of course, we've launched our Patreon for as little as $1 a month. You can get extra Discord access and opportunities to be in one of our presentations. So we are really trying to build this up and do some unique and creative stuff. So think about, even if not financially, you can spread the word and just tell people that, hey, there's this new group out there doing some new and exciting things. So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes and see where these guys go. So we'll be right back. All right. I believe that we are back. All the levels look good. All of my people are here, and I think I've got them back behind the right names. Outstanding. Yeah.
Is holding up.
It's always something. Always something. But hey, that's the way we like it. So, okay. So, yeah, you guys had returned to the location where the rat folk Dawn has been hanging out, and it sounded like a snort.
Sorry. I don't know what that was. It was disgusting. That's what that was.
It made me hang up for a second. That was funny. Look at Kay. She keeps coming in and out. All right. So, yeah, and then you gave the you didn't give him a punch, but you gave him a flinch.
Gave him a flinch.
And yeah, he fell. But Ritz is getting the welcome like he's done time, like he's been away. You know, all of the Bratfolk buddies are giving him the attaboys and the congratulations and kudos.
Despite all my shit talking?
Yeah, kudos for beating the man. And then Syl comes out with his peg leg. Click, click, click.
I'm just saying a good thief could have gotten themselves out.
Yup.
Whatever.
Yep.
I kind of mumble that to Chris's character because I have a sense that he's kind of cool. He's cooler than the other guy.
Damn.
My brother is the coolest.
No, I'm not.
But you are very.
You got kind of a stick up your butt. You're very charismatic, though.
He's blunt.
No, that's you.
I'm blunt,
Old
man.
follower.
No way, dude.
So
Again, Druid. My name is August, not man. August.
Syl comes out and is happy to see Ritz. Gives him the little hug and kiss on both cheeks. And walks up to you guys. Ah, so, see? You had it in you the whole time, huh?
Sure.
I'm not here to make niceties.
Yeah.
We did what you asked. Show us the place. Tell us what you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that.
No, get to that. Come on.
So he looks at Leaf. He walks right up to Leaf, and he's just giving you the eyeball, and he's like, "What's your story? What the fuck are you?"
What the fuck are you?
Whoa,
A fucking rat?
yeah, okay. So, yeah, you got that figured out. You're obviously a cat, but I haven't seen you around. What's your name?
Deserve to know my name.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys are a tough crowd.
Yeah, we're here for one reason and one reason only. And we've done our part, so let's get moving with it, all right?
All right. So you wanted some information about the warehouse next door.
Yeah, that's literally why we're here, man.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, Mary Doc, he had the warehouse next door, and he had a bit of a gambling problem. So now that warehouse is mine.
And what about the basement?
The basement? It's mine, too.
Yeah, and what's in it?
Well, right now it's got a whole bunch of boxes and shit in it.
Chains and blood and altars? What do you know about that?
Well, there was some stuff down there, but we cleaned all that out.
Where'd it end up?
where did it end up? The chains ended up in a pile somewhere, and I believe the table got burned up, probably turned into firewood. I don't know. Maybe we repurposed it. I'm not real sure. I just told the boys to clean that shit out of there, so I'm assuming they did what I told them to.
Well, we're very interested in taking a look.
A look, huh? You want to go down there and actually see something?
It's kind of the whole reason that we're even in this shitty part of town.
Sil, you acted like you knew something about these people that were going down there.
Well, I knew that.
We upheld our side of it, so I expect you to uphold yours.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, there was definitely some stuff that had been going on down there, but it's. I don't think it's been going on anytime recently.
For how long?
We thought the same thing about a different place. So,
Now, we've had the basement for a couple months now.
So when was the last time you saw anybody go down there? When was the last time you knew anything about any of these people moving in and out?
That was before our time.
Well, we want to go look anyway.
Make an intimidation check. Jesus.
Can I assist him by lighting the blunt? Produce flame.
Ooh, fire!
Intimidating? That's not intimidating.
I produce my own
What
flame.
is lighting this, by the way? Do you
the
have
light
like,
is
No.
like
20. I rolled a
you
natural
rub together
15,
while it's in your
so
mouth?
it's a 20. It's a 22.
So it's all right. Jesus. Get your panties all in a bunch. All right. So
I don't like being lied to. All right.
so you saw what was down there. You know how dangerous shit like this is. It's our job to clean it up. That's what we're trying to do. We need to find anything we can down there.
those things are all over the city. You should know that by now. They're all over the place. But yeah, you guys want to come take a look? You can take a look, I suppose.
You know of any new ones then, man?
Nosing around the boxes. Oh, now we're talking about a whole bunch of more information.
We don't give a shit about your contraband, all right?
Well,
we're not interested in that.
The information you are giving us is not
useful.
It's not useful anymore, man. So I feel like we should get a new thing of information to make up for the information that's horseshit, man.
My tall friend has a point.
Man.
My information was not horseshit. I told you exactly what you wanted to know. And now I'm about to take you down in there so you can look and see for yourself. Now, if you deem that information you wanted from me is not as valuable as you originally thought it might have been, that's not on me.
Oh, it's on you.
You're all grumpy.
Show us the way.
Okay.
Yeah, it's late. We were simply coming down here to check some stuff out. Your guys jumped us. I had to pull a sword when I don't need to pull a sword because of your guys. And then you sent us on this stupid errand, and now you're not telling us what you know. So, yeah, I'm fucking grumpy.
What he said, man.
All right. Calm down. And
I'm sorry, I haven't had my sativa today, man. I'm really in a bad place mentally.
Okay. So they take you next door. None of you have been there before, but they take you to another warehouse very similar to the one that you're in. And
I have.
You've been
Kay's
in it?
been there.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if Kay actually got in it or not.
Yeah, forever ago. They took me down to the basement and I saw all the altars.
Ooh.
Forgot who it was, but the the guys.
The other characters that we were playing in that.
Correct. Oh, that's
one-
right. Yeah, you guys went back, didn't you, and showed. Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. And so, yeah, it it appears similar. You can see where it was the way that it was. And if you look closely, you look at there's the columns and stuff are still down there. It has been converted to storage of probably contraband goods or stolen goods, and the markings of where the chains and stuff that used to be on the columns, you can find evidence of that. If you look hard and close, you probably see that there's actually still some dried blood on the floor, that's been walked on and scooted over and worked over, but not really cleaned up per se, but the hardware has been removed.
Is there anything shiny in here?
If you open up some boxes, you'll probably find some interesting stuff, but don't do that.
Yeah, nothing shiny, but you definitely get the sense that this is, it's a storage for black market goods. Stolen, contraband, or otherwise.
I'm looking through the boxes. Can I look through the boxes?
No, you've got escorts with you. They start to give you the eyeball whenever you get a little touchy-feely with the boxes.
All right. Is there raised on one end of the room like the other room was, where the platform was sitting when we found the kid's finger on the table?
No, this is just a solid flat floor. Yeah.
Okay.
So the altar that was there is gone. And
Yeah.
I mean, this is meta, obviously, since my character hasn't been here before, but I remember from that one shot, there was like a straight up altar and stuff.
Correct. There was a stone altar in this particular thing, if I remember correctly. Was it stone? I believe that it was stone.
Yeah, it was stone. There was also like a was this the room where there was like a painting of IUs or something like that?
Was that
Did
in
we
this
see
one, or was
anything?
that in the other one?
It was in the
I don't
other
remember.
one for sure.
It was in the other one.
Say, I don't remember a painting.
Okay.
Okay, so
It must have been in the other one.
Yeah, the altar is actually still there. It's got some boxes and stuff that have been stacked on and around it, not to hide it or anything.
But it's a table, basically. So it's, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big stone block.
I want to start moving the boxes off of it and check it out. I want to see if it resembles the other one that we found.
Now, the other ones that you had seen weren't stone. They were more like torture tables.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm definitely interested in this if it's that much different.
Made of wood. This one was a little bit different. This is, again, still meta because this is the one that the creature rose from.
Right.
So, yeah, it had a bit of a different significance. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to give you a little bit of shit when you first start to mess with the boxes, but there's no real need to necessarily roleplay that out. And eventually, so they let you take a look at the stone block.
There aren't any like markings or anything on it, are there? Like, I mean, we're gonna like inspect the hell out of this thing.
Right. There are no markings on it. However, the surface of it has a depression, like the size and shape of like a oval sink type thing.
When the other characters brought me here initially, I can't remember, did they tell me what happened Or did they just tell me that's where they went? But did they tell me about the creature rising?
I would think that they would.
Probably have told the
I think we
whole
did.
story because it's freaking terrifying.
Well, yeah. How
Yeah.
could you?
I feel
You should
like
have seen this.
I feel like you did, but I wanted to fact check with you guys.
I think so.
It makes sense that they would.
Okay.
And so,
I'm
yeah,
just gonna kind of hang back by the entrance a little bit and watch them.
your
'Cause
assumption
I know
then
what
is,
things have taken place here. I know that my brother went missing here. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to mess with this altar spooky stuff.
So you're looking at it. It does.
Do
have
I notice that Kay isn't in the room? Can I look
um,
around?
You can.
Because she's the one that would have led us here. There's, you know what I mean? She's the one who told us about this. She's the one who was supposed to be my friend,
Right.
telling me the truth.
So I mean.
And nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
Sorry, you broke up. What'd you
I mean,
say?
yeah, I'm not like gonna try to hide it. I'm just kind of leaning. I'm not gonna like try to hide it. She's just leaning against the entrance, watching you guys rumble about the room.
Kay. Can you help us out? Is any of this familiar? What, you know what I mean? What did you see? What did you find? You're the one that led us here. Tell us, you know?
I mean,
How long ago was it?
it's-
How long ago
it's
was it
like
that you were here?
I told you about a year or so. Or no. I got my games mixed up. Colt is a year difference. It's about 3 years or so. I mean, it's what the rat folk said. There's the altar, the pillars, the chains are gone. They didn't really clean up the blood. They didn't really do a good job of that.
Hey, did what's his face own this place at that time? I'm asking the rat folk, by the way.
I say I don't.
Yeah, the rat
think
folk
he
didn't
did.
own it at that time. That was when it was Mary Dog's
Yeah, no,
place.
that's what I'm asking though. Did what's his face? I can't remember it, so my character can't remember it either.
Eric Viaduct.
Yeah.
Doc's guy, him. Did he own this place? What, 3 years ago, Kay?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
Yes.
Where is he now? You said he had some gambling stuff, right? Where is he now?
Would I know this?
You would not know.
Okay. I
Would
don't know.
Syl?
Probably.
Syl? You could ask him.
That's what I did.
Oh, oh yeah. Syl didn't actually go down to the basement with you.
Okay.
He sent some lackeys to take you down there.
Well, I assume that he wouldn't leave us with just peons, given that we're wandering around in one of his warehouses with all of his contraband.
No.
So I'm assuming that some of them at least might know something.
Yeah, so what's the question again?
First
What
of
do you
all,
know?
if Doc's guy owned this place, which we got a yes from, and then where is he now? We knew he had gambling issues. Where is he now?
Okay. Yeah, the guy who used to own the warehouse is no longer in GREYHAWK City. They think that he has moved back home with his family in Divers, which is another big city about a day away.
So did he disappear? Did anybody see him leave town?
These guys, he's just gone. You know, he had a lot of debts, and as far as he knows, he paid everybody off, but it ruined him, and so he moved out of town.
Mm-hmm.
Insight to see if they aren't letting on to everything they know.
Go for it.
15.
That's as much as this guy knows.
I think he's telling the truth, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking that some of the stuff that Doc's guy was doing down here caught up with him. So I'm going to start making my way against the back wall, just looking for any kind of, switches, secret doors, anything that might be out of place on, a wall in a basement in a warehouse.
I will assist him. Need some help looking for stuff, man?
Yeah, just keep your eyes open for anything that doesn't look right.
That could be a lot, man.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
And do I notice anything different at all? Like, to take note of? While they are doing that?
All right, so everybody give me, everybody who's looking around, give me an investigation number.
Investigation or
My
perception?
rolls are fantastic today.
No, it's an investigation.
Darn it.
Investigation.
I got a 10.
Nah.
Straight.
I got 14.
I got a 6.
Nice.
Man.
Man, good,
Crushing it.
We're not going to find out a goddamn thing tonight, are we?
it's a good thing you're not fighting rat folk tonight. It doesn't seem anything out of place. It looks like it's just been used and they've filled it back up with stuff. The stone altar is there. It's gotten some dust on it and got some stuff piled up. If you give it an inspection, you can probably see some old traces of blood in cracks and crevices with a really good look. You can definitely confirm that is probably what you think it is, but it doesn't look like this has been active probably since whatever craziness went on that particular night. And Kay knows the story of that night.
Hey, man, I don't see anything out of place here.
Yeah,
Does
this
Kay
place-
tell us the story of that night?
Nope.
Yeah,
Doesn't
this
feel like
place-
it.
This place hadn't been used in a while.
Yeah, we're at a dead end.
If we ask him for more information about these places elsewhere in town, he's going to ask us for another fucking favor, right?
Yep.
Well, there's always a way to start looking for these things. They always... And she slowly takes like one step into the room, but it's very careful, and she like looks around a little more because she just doesn't really trust the area. And they always start with rumors on the streets. The sewer I found you guys in, I was there not only to find someone, but because I heard there was a lot of glitches in it. And this place 3 years ago, the person I'm trying to find, he came here because of the same rumor. Not very specific riches, just like a lot. And I think that I don't know if that really leads anywhere.
So what
but
you're saying is somebody is using rumors of loot and luring people into these death traps?
Yeah. Yes.
Huh.
And I think that's what they try to do to me and the person I'm looking for.
That's real fucked up, man.
So even if we want to try to find some place we could dig around, look for rumors, I don't know. It's just another option.
I think we ought to get you folks back to your hotel.
Oh, the Whistling Pig, man?
Yeah, I'm looking at Bogart and Leaf. The Whistling Fish. If we're gonna find rumors, no better place to look than a tavern.
Giants always know the best rumors, man.
To start. What do you think, Augie?
I think this is definitely your bit of this is your lane, not necessarily my lane. So I'm gonna follow your lead.
And if we don't hear anything at the bar, man, like we can always ask the monastery here about stuff and things, man.
Stuff and things. We'll make sure to ask them about stuff and things. That's a good idea, Bogart.
That's exactly what we're gonna ask them about, man.
Stuff and things in pockets.
Stuff and things,
like coins and shit. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Hashtag stuff and things.
Hashtag stuff and things. Hashtag TTRP Theater.
What question?
It is trending, folks.
You mentioned quite a while ago. I took notes on a little postcard. You mentioned
you're such
someone
a good
called
player.
Tarnak. Thank you. Someone called Tarnak McLuggan, a dealer in fine oddities. Would he be a good person to try to talk to? Because all of these rooms started with rumors of like stash rooms and vaults. Like, would Tarnak be someone who would know about that stuff?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly where you got that info.
We were walking by.
We were just passing by a circular warehouse on our way to the wharfs.
Oh, yeah.
By the guild station of the Night Watchman.
Right. She was like there, and then she was gone. Oh, she's back again. I mean, it's a possibility that he might know. It's a big city.
Mm-hmm. But would I know of anywhere else that would be a better way to acquire these rumors? Like where I heard of the stash rooms before? Or is the Whistling Fish a good lead?
You have a contact that you can
yes, that is in my character sheet. Ooh!
Get some information from.
Okay. Cool.
In your particular type of profession, you sometimes have to fence certain things. So I'm going to. You have one contact for sure, who is familiar with some of the underbelly.
Okay, cool. Noted. Thank you.
The Stone Brothers have a couple of contacts around town as well for various things.
Heck yeah, we do.
Are there any trees in the streets, alleyways at all in the city?
Trees.
Can you talk to trees?
Wow, what a druid thing to ask.
Just get high and go talk to the trees, man.
I too would like a tree.
There are some trees. As a matter of fact, the
To climb.
yeah, just a few buildings behind where the Adam Stoneworks, the City Watch station, is an area with some trees. I pulled up the map for you guys. And then, of course, by the monastery, there are trees.
Okay.
Is the area where I can find my contact in that direction as well? For chance?
Your contact is in, is in the foreign quarter.
Dope.
I'm gonna go up to a tree.
Are we okay? So we left the basement. We left the rat folk.
There
We're in the
are-
trees.
If you're coming back into the city, if we're going like sort of in chronological order, if you're leaving, if you're done with the rat folk and you're coming back to town, as soon as you go through the gate up the hill to the left are some trees. If that's what your first goal is.
I mean, how far out of the way are they?
Oh, they're just right off the side of the road.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to one real quick and see if there are any squirrels in it.
Okay.
It's like midnight. Squirrels be sleeping.
Everybody's sleeping.
It is like
Squirrels.
midnight.
Then I will not do that right now.
You might find a raccoon.
Hey, yo, squirrel, get
We're
out that
getting
tree.
So ahead of
Hold
You
on.
ourselves.
might find a possum.
I wanted to talk to Syl.
I
Did I
forgot it was
just jump up
midnight.
into the tree and shake it? See if any animals fall out of it?
I will do that tomorrow.
Yeah, Leaf might be able
Hey,
to
Bogart.
sniff one out and climb up in there. And
I don't
Yeah.
want her to eat one. I want one to be
I'm
my
gonna
friend.
eat one. I'm offended that you would even think that I would eat a raccoon.
Racist.
How?
If she
That
would
was
eat anything,
awesome
it would
making
be
a joke, not
the rat folk.
so,
Oh,
was there
the
any?
rat-
No, Bogart takes out a notebook, like a planner, and writes, "Climb trees, meet squirrels."
Climb trees, eat squirrels.
For
That's
tomorrow.
exactly right. I go up to Kay. I go, hey man, you know where I could get some terracotta pots, man?
I probably do.
We can talk
Um.
about that later. We should get back to the whistling fish, though.
Okay, I'll point out a store in a minute. Pot, not the pot you need. The pot you hold stuff in. Is that what the kind of pot? Are
Yeah,
you looking
like to
for
grow
the other
things
kind
in,
of,
man.
what pot to grow? So you want a pot?
Plant pot
Like a terracotta pot, man.
that you put a
Oh.
plant in.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. Like so. Like yes. Yeah. I do. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Are you guys saying this stuff in front of August? Because he would probably just walk away.
I mean, I was
Yes, probably.
just kind of asking Kay something as we were walking
It's-
to the whistle.
Okay.
You're just like, oh my God, what are these people talking
very
about?
hard.
When are we going to get to the inn?
Before we leave the wharfs, though, before we leave the wharfs and the warehouse and the basement,
Okay.
he's gonna hang back a little bit. I want to ask Syl a question.
All right. Now, Syl didn't go into
So-
that warehouse with you.
Is he still on the upper floor, the main floor?
He's back at the other warehouse next door.
Oh, he's in the other warehouse. Oh, he's so far. Okay, I might try to talk to him later then. I thought he was at least like from.
No, but I mean, if you guys wanted to make a point to
Fine,
visit
yes.
him before you left, that's why I wanted to get clear of the chronology before we get to the
Mhm.
the squirrel tree to make sure that
Nice.
there's no rat folk business left.
Oh, when I thought about that, I thought we were already on our way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, this is her personal thing. She won't go.
Okay.
She won't try to drag the party into it. They'd be fine with going alone.
Very good. So then,
So yes, we're leaving. Sorry.
no worries. You are heading straight to the inn. Is that the goal?
Yeah, straight to the whistling fish.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll say that you arrived there without incident.
It's late. Is there anybody in the bar? Is there anybody in the, you know what I mean, in the tavern room or anything like that?
Right. Yeah. It's there's Grunab is not there, but one of the other night barkeepers, the part timer, is there. But yeah, they stay open till about 2 a.m. They get a little bit of a crowd, the drinker types. So there's a few people in there, but it's pretty quiet.
I am going to go up to the bar and ask, do you have any milk?
I will go up with her.
Milk. Yeah, we've got some milk. And he runs off to the back and then comes back out with a mug, I suppose, of milk.
I'm really glad he didn't bring it out in a saucer.
In a bowl.
I wish he would have.
It crossed my mind, but it didn't seem
How
like...
Olivia likes it in a saucer.
I will throw it at him. No, I just pass it. How much would a cup of milk, a jug of milk cost?
Not much. A couple copper pieces. Well, silver, because they're not really using copper anymore.
Okay, I'll slide a silver piece his way.
And you have some milk.
And I have milk.
If everybody's going to Whistling Fish, I will take this opportunity to sneak out and try to find my contact.
Okay.
Sneak out without anyone noticing.
Roll stealth, because I want to try to perceive that shit.
Because I know if...
Because I totally would have been waiting for you to approach the bartender, Kay, to ask about this thing that you know about that none of the rest of us know about.
She's
My passive perception is 17.
leading the party at D&D, right?
Split the party. Good idea.
Okay.
It can happen in an urban adventure. Who rolled the 24?
I rolled a 5. So 13.
I see all.
That's my brother.
That's a
I have a
natural
stealth
20
of 8,
plus 4.
and I rolled. Oh man.
Okay,
So Kay sees everybody go in, and she backs up to try to sneak out the door and runs into a bucket and just like falls over into a puddle. Like oh.
Kay, you okay there? Here, let me help you up.
I thought you saw the bucket. I would have told you to avoid the bucket if I knew you didn't see the bucket.
I should have known they'd mop at this time. It's kind of late. It's time for mop. I'm good. I'm gonna go.
That's good.
I'll be right back.
Do you got a what? Where
Where
you
going?
Where you going?
I'll be right back. That's all you need to think about. I'm gonna go find something else.
Okay, hold on. Tell you what.
You folks just stay here. I'll be right back.
Kay, it's late. Okay,
Yes.
it's late.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Why don't we listen? Why don't we go our separate ways? Everybody go get some rest. We'll meet up here in the morning. First thing, I'll buy breakfast. Okay, I'll buy breakfast, and then we can try to figure out where we're going from here.
That's awfully bold of you to buy my breakfast, man.
Well, it was awfully bold of you to follow us along on this, misadventure today. So
That's fair.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fair.
are we agreed?
Yep, I'll be right back and we'll do that. All right. And he just kind of like takes a few steps towards the exit, like, yep, breakfast, fantastic. I love a good omelet.
So be back here at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Insight check.
7.
Ah!
Nah.
Natural 2 plus 3 makes 5. God damn it.
You should stop rolling.
He's up to some
I should
normal
stop-
behavior.
Yes, I should stop rolling.
Fully believe.
My D20s are going in the
Do I
bag
roll
for Colt.
deception
I only
against
got.
that?
I don't think you
I
need to
rolled
roll
a
anything. I'm
natural
like,
2
okay, I'll
plus
see you at
1
7.
deception.
What was the deception?
No, I rolled a 2 and I have 1 deception. I got a 3, so 3.
So
Well,
yeah, you're not lying
like
to me. I can tell, or you are lying to me.
Beats it.
No, she's acting super shifty. Yeah. She's got sweat just like pouring down, and she like gets a handkerchief. She's like, "I'll be right back. Right back.
Okay.
Don't worry about it."
Okay, you made me one promise when we met. You made me one promise. You said you would tell me the truth. I don't care where you're going or what you're
Yes.
doing, but you promised me that you would tell me the truth.
Paladin guilt trip.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna listen. I know some people. Okay, I don't want to get. Listen, you seem nice. Okay, I don't associate with a lot of nice people. So I'm gonna go talk to someone who's not so nice and find out some things. I'm trying. I'm being on here, okay? Honestly, it's really kind of hard. But I'm gonna go talk to someone. I'm trying to find information for you, maybe another vault. But you can't come with me. I have to go alone, or he might not trust me.
Okay, that was
You get
easy,
it?
right? That was easy. You told me the truth. That's all I asked.
No, don't really. God, I'm like
That was easy.
yeah.
That was easy.
Okay. Woo.
I'll meet you back here for breakfast in the morning. 7. Good luck.
Great. Awesome. Thank you. And she stumbles back a little bit and runs into the bucket and just has this whole deal where she like struggles with it and she like kicks it around a little bit and she finally bends down, straightens it and puts it in a corner.
Okay.
7.
Eyes in the back of your head. All right.
Always.
How can you have eyes in the back of your head, man? That's
It's
not
a
physically
metaphor.
possible.
Listen, I was
Really
born
fucking
here.
me up,
I've
though.
got
I need
you.
to
I'll
know.
be fine. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm actually leaving now. So, and she turns and she heads out the door.
Okay. So you go to see your contact.
Yes.
And he's really not that far away from where you are now. And you know how to get there rather easily. And it
Fireworks in the Midwest. Are they fireworks
Oh
or
God! No,
gunshots?
Curtis! Who's gonna run the show? Ah!
all right, hang on a second.
Are those actually okay?
The neighbors are going crazy.
Man, my neighbors like straight up must have bought half of a fireworks tent because they were going ham yesterday.
I don't know how I can't hardly afford fireworks anymore these days. not as many as my kids would want, because they always want. Go straight for that great big one that's like huge and.
It only
nuts.
cost $65, Curtis. Come
Yeah,
on.
that's it. Just
Fire.
for 10 seconds of fun. I might take a $50 bill. Hey.
Look at the sprinkler.
Right. Run around the yard with it. Anyways.
Anyway.
So, yeah, it is typically he's got a little storefront. You go to the back door, which that's the door that you were told to go to. And you give your little special knocky new that you do. And he lets you in. Kind of an older guy. A human. Chubby. Hasn't shaved in a couple of weeks, but he doesn't really have a beard, just a scruff. Looks like he's been asleep. Okay.
Sorry, I know it's late.
He waves you in, kind of like you were family. Good to see you. What have you got?
Here, and I take out the 4 gold I stole from the rat folk.
The what?
The 4 gold I stole from the rat folk. It's not much, but I just need just a little bit of information.
Okay.
Do you hear any more rumors of stash rooms and vaults? You told me about the one, but it was kind of a bust. I was wondering if you heard about any more.
Oh, you talking about that one I told you about over in the Artisan Quarter, down in the alley?
Mm-hmm, the sewer.
A bust, huh?
Mm-hmm. Nothing there. What can you do? Rumors all about the city.
Huh.
I figured you'd know if there are any other...
You say nothing was there.
Nothing gold.
Is there
Nothing
something
I
else?
wanted. Just a couple of brothers, Stone brothers. Guards.
Stone.
They were down there poking around, but there wasn't anything, like, valuable.
Well, let me see. The guy I got that off of. Well,
Who was that?
the guy that I got the information off of, he was a rich dude. Stopped in. I don't know. We got into a conversation about one thing or another. You know, I keep my fingers in a lot of various things, and he told me about a possible score there. It's interesting, though. He's sorting over some details in my own mind. And there was nothing there. Because he made it seem like there was definitely something there.
Just some tables.
Tables. Yeah, like furniture.
Yeah. No valuable furniture, that's for sure. Who was this guy? Maybe I can talk to him?
Well, you know, Kay, I'm not going to give out names and such. I'd never even give out your name, but...
That's fair, yeah. I understand.
I tell you what, I'll put my ear to the grindstone, as it were, and, see if I can't come up with some information for you. What is it exactly you're trying to find out?
Just anything, you know. Rumors like that is how Foss got lost, and if I can find some money along the way, that'd be pretty cool. Finally get out of the city, out of the shithole, like Foss always wanted. But I don't even know if he's around anymore. So if I can find him, great. If I can't, maybe I can find some gold and get out of Dodge. Maybe help you out for your information if I find something good. Like I've always got you. Please, if you find anything, you just contact me. You know how to reach me?
I know, sweetie. You've always been really good to me, and I appreciate that. And God bless you. If I'd seen your brother around, I'd tell you. I got scores coming all the time. That's the first one I've had in the little underground thing lately, though. Let me see. Let me see if I can rattle the trees and see if a few squirrels fall out.
I know a friend who like that. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yes, thank you. You can reach me at the Whistling Fish. I'll probably be there for a couple of days.
Nice place. All right. It was good seeing you, Kay.
It's good seeing you too. She reaches out a very small gloved hand, gives him a handshake, and she'll turn around.
He gives you the pouch with the gold in it back and says, "Here, you hang on to this. You might need that."
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
I stole it from a rat folk today. I'm surprised
yeah.
you even had that much.
Yeah, no doubt. They steal off
They're
of
not
each
very
other.
good thieves. All right. Thank you. You know I appreciate you. Okay. Let me know if you need anything nabbed.
Oh, yeah. You're the first one I'm going to call.
All right. I'll see you later. Take it easy. Don't get caught. And she'll turn around and head back.
Meanwhile, back at the Whistling Fish, Kay has left. You guys are splitting up for the night. Are you guys? I guess you just go back to the house, right?
Yeah, we would just go home.
Mm-hmm. We'll inquire on the morrow.
Bogart and Leaf.
I assume we just get a room.
Yeah, I would just drink my milk and go in my room. It's been a long day.
Just drink my milk and go in my room.
Bogard would smoke a bowl before bed.
Smoke a saucer.
No.
No
That
way.
indica.
Are we still talking about milk? Is this milk we're talking about?
Smoke a bowl of milk.
All right. Well, then I think this is the perfect opportunity to end this particular episode for tonight. A little further along in the mystery. I'm still learning this. Anyways, as we go. Very good. Yeah, learned some new stuff, got some information out, and a plan for next time. So that was very exciting. So, yeah, we'll stop it there, and let's go around the board and give a shout out and tell us if you've got anything exciting going on in your world this week. Anybody doing anything outdoorsy? Let's throw that out there. We'll do something fun and unique because I know a couple of people in this group do some outdoorsy stuff. So let's start at, we'll go the other direction and we'll start with Aaron this time.
I am not one of the folks that's going to want to be doing the outdoorsy stuff.
You do karaoke. That goes
I do
outside.
karaoke,
Yeah.
barely outdoors, and it's only outdoors because they have a patio. I have been Chris Stone Cipher. Again, you can follow me on Twitter at Chris Stone Cipher. You can follow Mew Jackman at The Greatest Meowman. I will actually not be here for the next 2 weeks. I'll be here for Shadows. If we still have Shadows, but I'll have to leave at the break because I'm doing inventory prep at my work. So I'll be gone from Cult, which, by the way, you can check out here in 45 minutes thereabouts when we'll be kicking that off. So make sure you join us as we continue the double feature here in a little while.
Super. August.
I am at Invisible Duke on Twitter and Instagram. You guys can follow me there. Outdoorsy stuff. I have to mow the lawn. Does that count?
That's what I got to do tomorrow.
I will. The cool thing next week, I'll be gone next Friday. I am going to Chicago for G Fest, which is a Japanese monster movie convention that's held every year. This is like the 26th or 27th year. This is our 6th year going as a family.
Jelly.
And it's so fun.
That's
God, it's
awesome.
so fun. And I'm really excited because the biggest one so far was in 2014 when the last Godzilla movie came out. So I'm really excited to see how big this one gets with the latest Godzilla movie that came out. But yeah, so I am also the creative director here at TTRP. So we're super, super thankful for everybody that tunes in. If you have any ideas or you want to participate, please get a hold of us. You can check out the Discord. It's located below, or you can hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, and I will get you into the fold. I also have a stream of my own coming, premiering July the 20th, but we'll have more information about that later. So it was a great game. Thanks for watching.
Fun times. How about Leaf? You doing anything fun and exciting?
Well, I have this weekend off, so that is very exciting for me personally. Outdoorsy things. I'm going to the farmer's market tomorrow, and hopefully I will take Milo on a walk.
Yay!
So yeah. So that's about it. But you can find me on Twitter at livellis29 and on Instagram at Olivia J. Ellison.
Awesome. And we'll go up above her to Bogard Blunt.
How's it going? You can find me at on Twitter at Austin Van B1. I might be going rock climbing tomorrow.
Hey, that's something.
I think I'm gonna also try to go to the farmers market as well, Olivia. So
Do it.
it should be fun. I'm gonna try to find some good honey, some good local organic honey.
Yeah. The Salt Lake City Farmers Market has like freshly made noodles.
No way.
Yes, it's wonderful. I love it.
Great.
Delish.
Now I'm jealous.
Yeah, me too.
All over the place. All right, Kay, what do you got?
Hello. You can find me on Twitter at jahoy_matey.com. Not .com. No. Twitter.com.
Not yet.
At Jahoy. I work mornings, so I'm normally very tired. Running on coffee. You can also see me in Colt, which is here in about half an hour with Chris. And the adorable Mew Jackman over there in the corner. Love him.
Mew Jackman.
As far as outdoorsy things go, I work at Disney World with the characters, so I'm often with them, making up stories for people, entertaining people. That's pretty awesome. On my day off, I might try to go to the beach. I love the beach. I'm trying to get a tan before I move back to Kansas so I can prove that I did something while I was here.
Right.
But that's my life.
Love it. I would like to go to the beach.
Yeah,
like
come
to
here.
go hang out at Disney World
I'll
for
see
a
if we
while.
can sneak you into Disney housing.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you can be our ninth roommate.
I love it. I can't stand the Florida heat. I can barely stand
It's awful.
the heat here.
It's the humidity that really gets you. If you stand in one place for like 1 minute, you're just
yeah.
covered in it.
We actually went to Walt Disney World one time in August. Nah,
I'm sorry.
not doing that again. Yeah, it was bad. I was invited. What am I going to do?
Exactly.
All right.
You're
Well,
invited, why not?
thank you very much, players. It was a good game. I am Curtis. You can find me on Twitter at oldcurtisvo. And on Facebook and all that good stuff. Also, TTRP Theater on Facebook, Twitter, all of that good stuff as well. All of the links are down below. We know there are many unsung stars in the TTRPG world, and we are looking for you. Duke mentioned that earlier. If you are interested in playing or being a game master for one of our games, or just want to contribute with story or artwork, or maybe you're good at the technical stuff, I could use some help with that as well. We want you. So reach out to us. Discord, Twitter, Facebook. We're on all of those, so find a way. Check out some other great TTRP stuff happening at Straticus, Lawful Stupid RPG, Table Story, Encounter Roleplay. There's lots of great channels out there putting some really good content out, and we're hoping to join the ranks. So stay tuned. Up next is episode 3 of the modern horror game Cult: Divinity Lost Manhattan. Thanks again to all of my players. Thanks again for everybody watching and listening. If you pick us up on YouTube, thank you. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you here in just a little bit on Cult. Good night.
Night.